Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a really fun video for you guys. The Too Faced Tutti Frutti collection released a couple weeks ago, I guess, and I just finally got it in the mail the other day. So I'm sitting here. I have a bunch of pieces from the collection with me, so I thought it would be a lot of fun to sort of haul them for you guys, swatch them, and then we're going to also do this look with them today. So I'm going to have a quick try on, and you guys are going to get to hear firsthand my first impressions of all of the products. So if you are interested in watching that, then stay tuned and I will do some camera magic and go back to when I had no makeup on my face and we will swatch this collection. Okay, so as you guys can see right now, I have no makeup on and I am beat tired. It's just been crazy around here lately, but like you saw earlier, I'm doing this so that today during this video, it's going to be a long video. I apologize for that. I can show you the products and swatch them and try them on with you guys. So we're going to do that. So I picked up most pieces from this collection. Now, thankfully, it is a permanent collection. So anything that I missed or the things that had multiple shades, I only picked up one or two for a couple of them. And if I really like them, at least I can go back and get them permanently. So the three things that I didn't either pick up or get all of. So I couldn't get the Do You setting spray. It was sold out by the time I got to it. I know it's back in stock now. I literally got the notification today. But I have a ton of setting spray. So that's one of those things that as much as I do eventually want to get it and try it, it wasn't a need it right now thing as much as I would have bought it if it were in stock, but it wasn't. So that's okay. And the other two things, there were 12 shades of the what's it called? The Comfort Lip Glaze, and there were 8 shades of the Twinkle Sticks liquid eyeshadows. So I only bought 3 of the liquid eyeshadows and I only bought 2 of the Comfort Lip Glazes. That's more because I'm not a lip gloss fan, but I definitely wanted to try them out. They had some beautiful colors, and then there were some colors that I would just never personally wear. There was a blue and stuff like that. So I just avoided those. So let's get straight into looking at the products and swatching the products, and then we will try them on afterwards. So first things first, the packaging for this collection is super cute. It's a lot of it's all gold trimmed, and then it's got kind of a picture of what I assume the palette inside looks like. So like I said, I did get most of the products. So there were 2 palettes that came out in this collection. One was, what is it even called? The Sparkling Pineapple, and one was Razzle Dazzle Berry. So this one apparently smells like pineapple, and this one is berry scented. Then there was a strobing bronzer highlighting duo in Pineapple Paradise. Again, this one's supposed to be pineapple scented. There was a setting powder. It's a banana powder, so it's called It's Banana. And does it say it? Banana scented? It just says on the top. I'm just kind of reading it. I don't normally use, I was going to say compressed. What are those called? Not loose, but it might come to me later. Compressed. So I don't normally use pressed setting powders. I do normally prefer my loose ones, but again, I will give this one a shot. And then there were 4 of these little fruit cocktail blush duos. So there was a cherry one, a apricot, pomegranate, and strawberry. So I got all 4. Now a couple of these from pictures looked super dark, so they might end up not working for me, but we will see. Like I said, I got 3 of the Twinkle Sticks. So these are the 3 colors I picked. So one is in Honey Please, one is in Ice Queen, and one is in Guava Glitz. So they look like that. So hopefully we can do a combination of one of these and one of the palettes. I picked up the Tutti Frutti Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I got light beige. I wasn't 100% sure which color I should go with. There was another one that was golden beige, but I'm not super yellow or pink undertoned. I kind of swap back between the two. So I thought this one would be okay. And I always go for lighter foundation colors because if for any reason it's too light, I can bronze it. But if it's too dark, there's not a ton you can do to take it down. And then there were 4 highlighting products that came out in the collection. So there were 2 of these highlighting drops. The fresh squeezed one is in Sparkling Pink Grapefruit, and the other was in Sparkling Pina Colada. They look like this. And then there were 2 of these highlighting sticks. Now, my Candy Glow Stick from Too Faced is my all-time favorite highlighting stick, so I'm hoping that these ones will be quite similar. One is in Strawberry Sparkle, and one is in Pink Lemonade. So now that I've shown you a quick overview of everything, let's get straight into the products. I'm going to open this one first. I'm not going to swatch it. We'll just kind of try it when the time comes for me to actually do my makeup. We'll kind of just try it out and see how it goes. Again, I'm not into full coverage foundations, but this one said dewy finish and all of these things, which I do really like. And it says it's hydrating and I have super, super dry skin. So hopefully this will be okay. So I'm not going to swatch this one. We'll kind of just see how it goes when I'm applying it. And that sort of will be the baseline for that. I also didn't tell you which two comfort lip glazes I got. So one was in Home Slice and one was in Grin and Bear It. So let's open these now. They're supposed to be a candy finish lip gloss that delivers high impact fruity color and bursting with juicy tutti fruity scent. So this is what the interior packaging looks like. So that's one color. I kind of went for a couple colors that, now there was a bright red one, which I actually do wish I had gotten because these ones are both more in like the pinky kind of a shade. But I knew that if I was going to wear any of these would be the kind of shade that I would wear. So let's try the scent out and see what it smells like. It does have a fruity scent. I can't quite place it. It's almost like a fruit punch kind of a scent. So just a typical doe foot applicator. So this one is in, oh, okay, Grin and Bear It. I was going to say that's super annoying. The name's not even on it. So we'll just kind of swatch it here. So it is like super opaque comfort gloss. So it's almost more like the consistency of a liquid lipstick. I'm just guessing it doesn't dry down. Also so satisfying to know that the lid like snaps back on in the same position it was in, because I have tons of like foundations and stuff that once you take the lid off once, it never goes back to the way that it used to be. And this is the other color. This is in Home Slice. So that's just right there. So those are the two colors I picked. Super excited. We'll see what look we end up doing, and that's when we'll decide which one of these we use today. But they smell really good. They have a pretty good consistency to it. They look super opaque, which is great because it means you don't need a ton of product to get a solid lip, which I obviously prefer, because if you have to like keep like reapplying and reapplying and reapplying, it's sort of like a waste. Alrighty, let's look at these twinkle sticks. Next. So the first one that I got, I couldn't resist. I picked up the one in, what's color? Ice Queen. So it's like this blue. I'm not super into glitter, but because these were like liquid, I thought maybe that would work for me. They have a similar shape container to this. The caps are just a little bit different. So let's look at this blue one. So it's the same kind of an applicator. It's a doe foot. Ooh. So it's just kind of like almost like a glittery topper kind of thing. So that would look, I was kind of debating if like this would work as like a base, or if like this is kind of like you would add it to the middle of your eye or to the inner corner of your eye just to give you a final little bit of sparkle. But that seems more of what this is meant for. This one is in Guava Glitz. It's like this silvery kind of one. Don't ask me how I picked these colors. I honestly don't even remember. So that looks like that. They have a lot of glitter in them. Like when you look at them at first, you're like, oh, okay, that kind of sucks. And then as soon as you get it in the light, like super, super glittery and sparkly. And like I said, I don't like glitter because I don't like glitter fallout. Because these are liquid, I would assume there's no fallout. And this is in Honey Please. This one's probably my favorite one. It's almost like a rose gold champagne-y kind of a tone. And that one's right there. So this one is the one we'll probably end up playing with today, would be my guess. Again, it'll depend which palette I want to play with or if I want to do a mixture of both. But that one just seems the most neutral, like down the line would go with anything kind of color. So I'll just leave those up there for now. Next, let's look at the bronzing powder. So this is in Pineapple Sun, which says on top. Yep, and the case looks literally exactly like the box did, so that's awesome, because there's nothing worse than when like the box is super cool and pretty, and then you pull it out and it's kind of like crappy looking. So it looks like this. It kind of has this angled, it says Too Faced right there, and there's like this little lip that you use to pull up. Oh, that's super cute. So there's a little mirror with like a little pineapple on it. Obviously you can see like the film in the film in the film. So it's supposed to be a highlighting and bronzing duo. So let's just take a quick look at what this bronze looks like. So it looks really, it's supposed to be pineapple scented. I don't know that it is completely, like it almost smells more like chocolate. So that's the bronzer right there. We'll put it right here. So it's a kind of more, there's some like a little bit of sheen and it's definitely not a matte bronzer. It almost, do you guys see like how it's kind of like picking up glare there and stuff? So it's got a little sheen to it, but that's not a problem. And then let's take a look at this highlighter. Really, really pretty highlighter. That's really pretty. It kind of blends out into like almost nothing, but there's still a little bit there. I don't know if you're meant to like swirl these together to make more of like a glowy kind of bronze look, or if they are meant to be used separate. I'm not 100% sure. I was going to say the thing about the bronzer, and it doesn't look as much on camera, but in person it's got a little bit more of an orangey tone to it, which is not my favorite for bronzers. Sorry, I'm just pulling makeup wipes out so I can wipe this off in a minute. It's not my favorite tone for bronzers. I do prefer obviously more of like a brownie kind of tone, but again, with a light hand, I can probably make this work. So let's talk then about the 4 blushes that came out in the collection. So you have strawberry, pomegranate, cherry bomb, and apricot in the act. Just there. And I will sniff all of these for you just to see if they smell like what they claim to smell like. So this one is the apricot one. This definitely smells like apricot. So it's got a little apricot there and it's got these sort of colors. So it is a blush duo, but again, one looks more shimmery and one looks more like almost like satin finished, if you know what I mean. So let's just see here. Ooh, those blushes are really, really soft. So I think you could again use this like a highlighter and a blush if you wanted, or you could like mix them together. So we're kind of going to just do this here. So that's the blush. Just really tiny right there, sorry. Really pretty though. And that's the sort of highlighty kind of color that goes with it. Sorry, the lighting kind of sucks today. It's really overcast outside. So I really, really like that color. That one will definitely be like, remember how I said a couple of them are super dark and I wasn't sure how they would work with my skin tone? That one definitely will. So this one's in Cherry Bomb. I love cherry scented, cherry flavored things. So I'm super excited to see how this is. It's got cherries on it. Let's smell. Kind of, I don't know. There's some little cherries. These are these colors. It's not cherry scented. You know what else I'm going to do? I am actually going to swirl these together super quickly just so we can see what they look like together. Like that. You guys see that there? So that's the mixture of the two. So that's the, now obviously it did drag over if you can see up there. But I'm sure that as you kind of use it more, like if you did drag across, then you used up a bit of that layer, it would go away. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself here. So this is this cherry one. So that's a super dark blush color, which is not necessarily a bad thing. If you use a light hand, I shall say, because if you use a heavy hand with that, you're probably going to end up with like a red patch up here. So let's do a little swirl of these together. Kind of gives you almost like a fiery, burnt, kind of orangey sort of tone. Really, really pretty though. I actually really like that. That's really pretty. I was a little worried about it because of how dark it is, but ultimately it's not that bad. This one is in Pomegranate. Again, it kind of smells like the cherry one. There's a little pomegranate on it. These ones are super bright colors. So we'll do the same thing we've been doing. Like that. Now these ones I could see actually both being like blush colors. That is really pretty though. I really like that lower pink. Maybe not as a blush, but like something. I don't know. I like that these are almost like multi-purpose. Like you could use it as a highlighter, as a blush. You could really, in theory, use it as an eyeshadow. So those are kind of like the 3 variations of that one. And the last one is this one in Strawberry. It's got strawberries on it. Really pretty pinks. Actually, none of them are as dark as I thought they would be. I think online, like, they look darker than they actually are. This one definitely smells like strawberries. Those are those two. So that's what they look like individually, these two here. Use some of that, and then let's just smoosh it together. Super pretty. So I think they did a really good job of doing like a wide array of different colors for a wide array of like people and skin tones. Like you've got some of these darker, almost like purpley undertone ones, the red, the peach, and then the classic pink blush. Super happy with like the array of these. So that was the other thing, is like a couple of them online looked similar, if not almost the same. And I was kind of worried, like, did I get too many things that are the same? Was there a point in getting all four? I think yes. Now we're going to look at this banana cream setting powder. I'm not going to swatch this because I don't really see the point, because I assume it turns out either like set makeup and achieve perfect, bright, smooth, soft focus look. So it's a brightening powder, so it should brighten like a banana powder, just little bananas all over it. Ooh, this definitely smells like bananas, and it looks like that. So I'm not going to swatch this, but we'll play with it later. So we've got that. Let's get into some of the highlighting products, and then we'll look at the palettes, and then we will get going on the look that you saw earlier. So this first one is in Sparkling Grapefruit. So these say that you can use them alone, or you can mix them with a foundation or a moisturizer, which is my assumption is kind of how I'm going to end up using it, because that is kind of how I use normal anyway. But for today, we're not going to mix it in with foundation because I want to see how that foundation works on a standalone. It also says Shake Me Baby. How cute. So I will do that. Super cute packaging. Like, look at all the little grapefruits all over it. So this is the grapefruit one, sparkling pink grapefruit. It's supposed to smell like pink grapefruit. It doesn't really smell like anything. I'm actually going to be really careful with that because it is super liquidy. I'm going to just take, oh my goodness. Those lip glosses are not coming off. Like they did, but like, can you see where the streaking is? Now my hand's covered in glitter. Fantastic. It was actually really funny because I was talking to Megan the other day, and don't read into this because there's obviously there's not a ring there or anything like that. But she was saying she was having a dream about my bachelorette party, and she was like, and there was glitter everywhere. And I said, Megan, you know I don't like glitter because once you get it, it doesn't go away ever. And she was like, I think that's why I did it, because I know you don't like glitter. And I was kind of just like, thanks, really? I mean, it was just a dream. It hasn't happened, but I sense now that she will probably do that just to piss me off. Not like piss me off, but like annoy me. So this is what it looks like in the dropper. So I don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to kind of drop one little drop on my hand. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Look at that run down my hand. That is super pretty. Yeah, these are super watery, so I could see these being really, really good as adding to foundation. And I mean, if you blur it out, this is what it looks like. Still really, really pretty. I just sense that like putting that on your face would be really, really finicky because it's so fluid. Like the sticks are a little easier because you have better placement control. That like if it drips funny or does something, you could virtually screw up your whole makeup. So this is Sparkling Pina Colada. So my guess is it's going to smell like coconut and pineapple. So it looks like this. This is the container. Let's just shake it up. So it's got more of like a golden tone to it. I really like this bottle too. I love this mint green color. So that's sort of what the color looks like in the dropper. You guys can see that. And let's put this one here. Oh, fast, quick, fast, in a hurry, quick, fast, in a hurry. So that one's more of like a neutral one. Still really pretty. Just a little, like that one you can see, like that one's got more of like a golden, like a light neutral golden kind of glow. And this one's got more of a pinky thing, which is to be expected because the one is literally called, I didn't even smell this, is literally called Pink Grapefruit. Again, it doesn't smell like pina colada. It doesn't really smell of anything, so I guess that's okay. But so there's a lot of glitter in these. A lot of glitter. And again, I'm not a huge glitter person, but maybe. We'll see. So there were 2 stick highlighters. So one is in Strawberry Sparkle. Come out of the box, my friend. Looks like this. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like Strawberry Hubba Bubba, if anybody remembers that. It's still out. It still exists. So this is what it looks like in the packaging. So it looks like a pink and it's almost got like some gold like fleck in it. So let's just kind of look at it. Oh, look at that. That is so freaking pretty. Really dark, like, but still, I'm really into it. And these blend out like ridiculously well because they blend to where you can extend it, but like you don't lose any of that crazy punch. I am obsessed with these. Honestly, of all, like, these are my favorite kind of highlighters. Like, I have a ton of them. Like, I'll open my drawer right now. I obviously have my Candy Glow one. I have the Benefit What's Up. I've got a ton of these little Milk makeup ones. I used to have the Tarte Twinkle sticks. Like, I've had a ton of these, and Too Faced does them the best, hands down. Like, these are freaking awesome. The consistency is the best. The wear time's the best. The colors are the best. The scents are the best. In my opinion, if you're looking for like a stick kind of a highlighter, which are my favorite because I think they pack the most punch, Too Faced is the way to go. So this one is in Pink Lemonade. So it's got little lemons all over it. Little lemon with a bow. Definitely smells like lemonade. And this one's kind of like this color, and it's probably going to have a pink shift to it if I were to guess. So we'll put it here. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see that one? So those are the two there. So that one's kind of like a light golden with a pink shift. Does look like Pink Lemonade. Oh, excited. These are probably my favorite thing that we've swatched so far today. Super pretty. Now we're going to get into the two palettes that they put out. I love Too Faced palettes. I've actually seen a lot of people do like anti-hauls on this collection, and I'm not 100% sure why. Like, I didn't really look into reviews because I wanted this to be my opinion without like being biased from what other people were saying. So I haven't watched any videos on this or anything like that. I guess they're kind of like gimmicky palettes. Like, they're almost like more for like the novelty and the packaging and stuff like that. So this is the Razzle Dazzle Berry, and it has like all of the shade names and stuff on the back. It also gives you this little like guide to making looks. I'm also thinking of doing a series using these because I find a lot of palettes come with these. Or like when you buy a palette, like my Born to Run palette from Urban Decay, they send me emails that's like, try this look, try this look. And I kind of want to see if I can recreate it. Now, I did used to have a series called Amateur Hour, so I might just like swirl it back into that, do an amateur hour. Can I achieve this look? You know what I mean? That one actually looks pretty easy. But like, let's look at the pineapple one. Ooh. Should we try it today? Look at that one. I think that's the one if I try, I want to try it today. Super golden. Like, I know a lot of people just throw these out, but I always keep them because I think they're great for inspiration when you're like, I don't know what I want to do or I don't know where to go. So let's look at this palette. So this one is got gunk on it, but I got it off. Had like black stuff on it. It's not perfect. So the smell, it's berry, but it's like fake berry, so it's almost kind of obnoxious, but the colors are really, really pretty. So it's supposed to be a collection of mattes and metallics. I can see there are 3, 2.5 mattes maybe. What does it say on the back? Matte, metallic, and satin. Okay, so there's 2 mattes, 1 satin, 2 satins, 3 satin. I don't know. So this one's definitely satin. This one is a matte. This one is a matte. And I don't know if these are included in metallics, probably. And then these ones have like glitter in them. So that's the pink one. And then let's see the pineapple one. Maybe it smells like pineapple and it looks like this. This one is my favorite of the two because I like playing with neutral colors. I love this green. Absolutely stunning. So this one has 1, 2, 3 mattes, a satin, and then some glitters. So we will swatch these all down the old arm. I'm just going to get some of this highlighter off. We're going to swatch these down the arm. We're probably going to use the pineapple palette. You'll obviously already know because you'll have seen the pre-done look. And then we will get into it. And just so you know, when I am doing the look, I'm only going to show you parts where I'm using products from this collection. So when I'm putting concealer on, I'm going to do it off camera, eyeliner, mascara, all of that off camera, just so that this video, like, it's already 23 minutes long, probably more once I add the intro to it, plus a look. It's going to be like a 45-minute video, 40-minute video, something like that. And I don't want to like overwhelm you guys with that. So let's swatch the pink one first, like this. So I don't see, this is where I always get, okay, good. I was gonna say, what I always get confused with is like when you're looking at a palette, like is the color that's on this side of the back this color or this color? But luckily for me, the one has like a weird shape to it, like you can see here, and then there's the one here that has a shape to it. So that's how it's supposed to go. So this first color here, this is Dazzle, Pink Suede. Sorry, I'll get closer. Closer. Razzle is next. Buried Treasure. Boys and Berry. Oh, that's really cute. Bad to the Berry. And then this one here is That's My Jam. So I'm going to swatch a couple at a time just so that we don't like... That's kind of underwhelming. That one's pretty. Holy crap, that one's stunning. So those are the first three. This one's pretty underwhelming. Like, it's just sort of like... I don't know, it's fine. It's like a good all over the lid color, blending color. This one is stunning, this matte one. Looks like that. This one though, look at that color. Ooh, look at it. That's beautiful. So those are the first three. Maybe I'll do the next four all in a go. I have 4 fingers, let's try it. So I'll get a little bit of that one. Ooh. Okay, that one felt like so smooth when I picked it up. That one kind of like almost disintegrated under my finger, this one. So this one's gotta be a satin one. Looks like that. And we have this matte one, which like literally picked up, oh, that sucks. It picked up so smoothly and then it swatched so bad. That's really pretty. There's, I don't know if you guys can see, maybe there's some glitter in that, some like blue and purple glitter. And then that one there. So there's some good and some bad in that palette from what I can see. Which I mean, you find kind of in almost every palette these days, which is unfortunate. There's only like a select few that like every color is freaking amazing. So that is the Razzle Dazzle Berry one. Let's see if I can get this all off my arm without making a complete mess. And I'm pretty sure we're going to end up doing the pineapple one just because those colors are like speaking to me a lot more right now. I'm going to try and like dry my arm off. I should have brought like a napkin or like a tissue or something in here, but I'm never prepared, so I did not. Okay. So this is this one. So excited. So I'll put it nice and, whoopsies, I stuck my finger in it, put it nice and close again. So we have Yum Yum, Coconut Sugar. This one is Passports and Pineapples, Sparkling Pineapple, Island Queen. I want to be an Island Queen. Tutti Cutie, and Pineapple Cooler. So like I said, this one seems much more like wearable, everyday usable. That one is really pretty with the pinks and the purples, but like this one I would like probably travel with this because it's got a nice selection of neutral colors and stuff like that that go with pretty much everything. So let's kind of do the same thing that we did last time. We'll swatch 3. See, like those mattes go on so nice on the hand. I mean, that one literally swatched to nothing. It's right there. Now that also could be because I've got crud on my arm right now. Let's try again. I mean, that's a little better. I honestly think it's because I've got stuff on my arm. So those are the first 3. And you really never do know how a palette plays until you actually put it on your eyes because it's always different. Then, oh God, that's got some chunky glitter in it. Now that I've swatched that green on my finger, it's almost like underwhelming. It's got kind of like a duochrome shift to it, but like look at the chunky glitter in this one. Oh yeah. So again, definitely some good. That green's really underwhelming. I think you'd have to work with it a lot. But that gold, oh my goodness. So that is everything swatched for you guys. Like I said, I didn't get all the lip glosses or all of the like twinkle sticks, but I think I got a good selection. So we will get going on a tutorial right and now. Alrighty, so as a heads up, I have already applied my Too Faced Hangover Primer. It was somewhere here. I thought I would try and use as much Too Faced products as was humanly possible. Obviously, I can't use all Too Faced because I don't have like Too Faced concealer or anything like that. I do have Too Faced foundation now, but like I don't have the Born This Way or anything like that. So like I said, we are going to play with the Pineapple palette, Sparkling Pineapple, is that what this is called? Yeah. I am actually going to try and recreate one of the looks that I saw in here just because I want to try this one and see how it goes. And if you guys do end up liking that, then maybe you can let me know and I can turn that into a full-blown series. And this way I don't even need to think about what to do. And also because a lot of times when I start looks, I don't know how I want them to turn out or how I expect them to turn this one. At least this way, we've got like an expectation versus reality of what actually happened. And we can also see how well they like direct me to actually do this look. So the first step, it says highlight brow bone with Yum Yum. So I probably got the wrong brush for this, but we're going to go with this one anyway. So Yum Yum is this color here. Highlight the brow bone. Easy enough, I think. Now I will be drawing my eyebrows in after, so we'll kind of see how it looks all complete. Alrighty, so sweep Tutti Cutie, I can't talk. I was going to say I can't talk, and I was also going to say I can't speak, and it came out I can't stalk, which I also don't do, but not the point. Alright, so Tutti Cutie is that dark brown, I think, and it wants that in the crease. So let's look. Does my eye look like that after step one? Does it look like this? Pretty much. So we're trying to achieve this kind of look. See, it's always like sweeping the crease, but it's like, oh, look at this beautiful angled on the edge. Like they had tape there and I don't have tape. I mean, I could get tape, but I'm not going to get tape because that would just take too much effort. All right, so Tutti Cutie is this color right here. Picks up pretty good on the brush. Does it want it all in the crease? Oh yeah, I guess so. Hers goes all the way, so let's put mine all the way. It's also hard to recreate looks like that when your eye is a different shape and like, you know. Now knowing that I don't have the right angle here, I can touch it up when I put foundation on later. Ha ha! Screwing up royally. All right, so that's it in the crease there. I have it on my pinky finger, so I thought like I just, like that. It's like I thought I just stuck it on my face, and then I actually did. Sometimes I wonder why I started a YouTube channel in the first place when 90% of the time it looks like I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's probably because I don't 90% of the time. Okay, so obviously I went a little outside the lines and I don't have quite the nice like shape on the edge, like that angled, like look at how beautiful. But yeah, you know, it's in the crease, whatever. Smoke Island Queen into outer lid and smoke into lower lash line. All right. So lower lash line, we're gonna want like a little tapery thing. Smoke. Wish they'd tell me what kind of brush to use because I'm not very good at deciding. Smoke, 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 smoke. Let's use another like little fluffy angled brush. I should have, in theory, washed my brushes before I did this so that we were getting no color transfer, but sorry guys, my camera cut me off. I guess I had too many files on my phone. I almost also put on fake lashes, but then I was like, why waste a pair? Because I'm literally pretty sure Tom and I are just sitting in the house watching movies tonight. It's like the first night that I've had off that he's been home that we haven't had stuff going on in a while. So we kind of just want to like spend time together and just chill. So overall, I'm really happy with this collection. I'm personally really happy I bought it. Like I said, I know a lot of people were like anti-hauling the collection, and I'm not 100% sure why, because like I said, I didn't watch any of it. But if you have any thoughts about getting any parts of this collection, hopefully this video helped you out in deciding maybe what to get. And if you want to see me play around with any of the other products, the other palette, if you like the idea of me trying to copy looks, let's take a quick look at what this looks like now that it's done, now that I have mascara and stuff on, if how close I got. I'd say actually pretty close. So maybe that's a really cool idea. I think I'm going to try and do that as a series. I have like tons and tons of these things with like my Too Faced Natural collection, Candy Glow, all of them I kept. So maybe we will try that. So thanks for watching. And if you like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.